Hey guys, we're at the prison here in Hanoi. This is where John McCain was imprisoned during the war. It cost 50,000 dong each to get in here. And by the way, the Women's Museum was 40,000. So come with us. Hi, welcome to Twists and Travels. We're Larry and Pam, a couple on a new adventure. After my life-changing scoliosis surgery, I can finally walk better and live with less pain. Now we're making the most of this new chapter, traveling together and exploring places we've always dreamed of. Join us as we share our journey of recovery, discovery, and all the amazing adventures ahead. I realize the camera might be going a little bit quickly over this, but we didn't want to hold anybody else up while they were trying to read these as well. So please do pause your video and read these because it was very interesting, all the different times this prison was used. When it was used during the Vietnam War, it was not nearly as bad treatment for the prisoners as it definitely was while the French ran it. Also, out of respect for the other visitors, as some of them were families as well of fallen soldiers, I'm going to mute the actual video so that you won't hear them talking and or crying in the background. I will come back to narrate anything that you might not can tell what it is. They made a lot of pottery here in the village. Here is the main gate for the prison. Obviously, it's just in front of the wall, so it's not where it was. But boys, that looks secure. The original tiles. So this area is what they called the dungeon, or as we call it now, solitary confinement. You do need to watch your step. The underground sewer. So death sentence political prisoners escaped through this underground sewer. 16 of them did. 5 were successful. I can't imagine fitting through there. So between the 11th and 16th of March 1945, over 100 political prisoners escaped through the underground sewer in Camp J. They reached different locations and participated in general insurrection. August 1945, they became the party and government leaders. The steps here are very steep. Be careful. This is how they escaped out of the sewer. Look how tight that was. This is the detention area for female prisoners. The female prison area was overall 270 square meters. and housed at one time over 300 prisoners. There's the guillotine that the French colonialists used to behead revolutionary patriotic soldiers. This was in the 30s when the French had this prison. So this is death row. This is how thick the walls were. I'm not sure, but I think the area that we just walked through with these short walls might be to assimilate the trenches. These are just a memorial to remember the Rain of Fire. Truman bombed much of Hanoi. These are the bomb shelters. In 1972, there were over 400 individual and 90,000 mass bomb shelters in Hanoi. Each citizen had access to at least 3 bomb shelters, one within their home, one within the workplace, and one outside on the street. The United States government carried out sabotage warfare by using their air and naval forces against north of Vietnam. From August 5th, 64 to January 15th, 73, thousands of planes were shot down and hundreds of United States pilots were arrested by the North Army and people. Many of them were imprisoned here. After the Paris Peace Accords was signed on January 27, 1973, all the arrested U.S. pilots were released to the U.S. government by the Vietnamese government. Some of the pictures and objects in these next two exhibition halls show details of U.S. pilots' lives when they were temporarily imprisoned at Hoa Lo Prison. It looks like the American prisoners had it much better than the Vietnamese prisoners had it during the French. I won't say easy, but better at least. Guys, I'm glad y'all came along with us on this tour of the prison in Hanoi, Vietnam. This is what they dubbed the Hanoi Hilton. So anyway, it was kind of a heavy day, but I'm glad y'all got to see it. I hope we were able to do it justice. If you are ever in Hanoi, you definitely need to come, but be ready to leave with a heavy heart. Anyway, like, subscribe, do all the things, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Love y'all.